Welcome to another session of English speaking practice. Today, we will focus on building confidence through more advanced conversational techniques, role-playing scenarios, and exploring idioms and expressions that can make your English sound more natural and fluent. Let's get started. Take a moment to relax, breathe deeply, and prepare yourself. Remember, learning a language is a journey, and with consistent practice, you will get better every day. Let's dive into our first activity, improving fluency through roleplay. Imagine you are at an airport, checking in for a flight. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Good morning. I'd like to check in for my flight to New York. May I see your passport and ticket, please? Here you go. Can I also request a window seat? Sure, let me check for you. You're all set. Have a safe flight. Practice this conversation several times until you feel confident. You can also try switching roles to improve your adaptability. Next, let's work on commonly used idioms and expressions. These will help you sound more like a native speaker. I'll introduce 5 idioms, explain their meanings, and use them in sentences. Piece of cake means something very easy. For example, learning this idiom is a piece of cake. Break the ice means to start a conversation in a social setting. For example, he told a funny joke to break the ice. Spill the beans means to reveal a secret. For example, she accidentally spilled the beans about the surprise party. Under the weather means feeling unwell. For example, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today. Burning the midnight oil means working late into the night. For example, he's been burning the midnight oil to finish the project. Now, let's shift our focus to pronunciation practice. Today, we'll concentrate on words with silent letters, which can be tricky. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Knife dead, honest, subtle night. Focus on the sounds you hear and not the letters you see. Repeat these words multiple times until you're comfortable with their pronunciation. Let's move on to expressing opinions and agreeing or disagreeing politely. I'll say a few statements and you can practice responding. I think learning English is easier with friends. Agree, I completely agree. Studying with friends makes it more enjoyable. Disagree, I see your point, but I find learning alone more effective for me. Watching movies is the best way to learn English. Agree, absolutely. It's a great way to learn pronunciation and slang. Disagree, I don't think so. I prefer reading books for better vocabulary. Now, let's have some fun with storytelling. I'll tell you a story and you can repeat it sentence by sentence. There was once a curious cat named Luna. She loved exploring her neighborhood and meeting new friends. One day, she discovered a hidden garden filled with colorful flowers and singing birds. Luna spent the whole afternoon playing in the garden and promised to return every day. Stories are a great way to practice sentence structure and develop fluency. Try retelling the story in your own words to build confidence. Before we wrap up, let's learn a few advanced phrases for daily conversations. Could you do me a favor? Would you mind repeating that? That sounds like a great idea. I'm not sure I understand. Could you explain? Let me think about it and get back to you. These phrases are polite and versatile, making them useful in various situations. Practice them until they feel natural. Remember, the key to mastering English is consistency. Practice speaking every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Record yourself, listen to English podcasts, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are part of the learning process. Thank you for joining me today. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and I'll see you in our next session. Goodbye for now, and happy learning. If you found this session helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interactive lessons. Share this video with your friends and family who are learning English. Your support helps us create more great content. See you next time! If you found this session helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interactive lessons. Share this video with your friends and family who are learning English. Your support helps us create more great content. See you next time! Welcome to another exciting session of English speaking practice. Today, let's enhance our conversational skills and build more confidence in real-life scenarios. We'll explore interesting expressions, advanced vocabulary, and practice conversations that will help you sound more natural when speaking English. Let's begin. To start, let's focus on expressing emotions and reactions in conversations. It's important to know how to react naturally when someone shares something exciting, surprising, or even sad. Listen and repeat these phrases. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow, that's unbelievable. I can't believe it. What happened next? That sounds like so much fun. Tell me more. Practice these phrases with different tones to match the emotion you want to express. This will make your English conversations more engaging and authentic. Next, let's practice asking follow-up questions to keep a conversation going. These are useful when you want to show interest in what someone is saying. For example, that's interesting. How'd you get into that? Can you tell me more about it? What do you like most about it? How long have you been doing that? What's your favorite part of it? Follow-up questions show that you're actively listening and interested in the conversation. Practice them in different contexts and situations. Let's move on to vocabulary. Today, we'll learn some advanced words and phrases that can help you express yourself more clearly. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Meticulous, showing great attention to detail. For example, she's very meticulous when it comes to organizing events. Resilient, able to recover quickly from difficulties. For example, he's a resilient person who never gives up. Exhilarating, very exciting. For example, the roller coaster ride was exhilarating. Intriguing, very interesting. For example, the plot of the movie was so intriguing, I couldn't stop watching. Compelling, very convincing or persuasive. For example, her speech was so compelling that everyone agreed with her. Practice using these words in sentences. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel in your conversations. Now, let's do a role-playing activity. Imagine you're at a bookstore asking for a recommendation. Listen and repeat. Hi, I'm looking for a good book to read. Can you recommend something? Sure. What genre are you interested in? I enjoy mysteries and thrillers. Do you have any bestsellers in that category? Absolutely. This one is a top pick. It's full of suspense and has great reviews. That sounds perfect. I'll take it. Thank you for your help. Practice this dialogue several times. Try switching roles to get comfortable with both asking and answering questions. Let's also focus on pronunciation. Today, we'll work on words with tricky vowel sounds. Listen carefully and repeat after me. Pear, pear, bear, bear, dare. Notice how the vowel sounds are similar, but the meanings are different. Pay attention to the context in which they are used. To wrap up today's session, let's practice storytelling. Storytelling is a great way to improve your fluency and vocabulary. Listen to this short story and try repeating it sentence by sentence. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Ella who loved exploring forests. One day, she found a hidden path that led to a beautiful meadow filled with wildflowers. In the middle of the meadow, she saw a magical tree that glowed in the sunlight. Ella touched the tree, and suddenly, she was surrounded by tiny, glowing fairies. They welcomed her and showed her the wonders of the forest. Ella promised to visit them every day and share their magical world with her friends. Now, try retelling the story in your own words. This will help you practice sentence structure and build confidence in speaking. As always, remember that learning English is a journey. The key is to practice consistently and never give up. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They are a natural part of the learning process. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and keep growing. Thank you for joining me in this session. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun and interactive lessons. Share this video with your friends and family who are learning English. Your support helps us create more valuable content. See you in the next session. Happy learning! Welcome back to another exciting English speaking practice session. Today, let's focus on boosting your confidence when discussing future plans and goals. We'll also work on pronunciation and advanced expressions to help you sound more fluent. Let's get started. To begin, let's practice talking about future plans using going to and will. Listen carefully and repeat after me. I'm going to visit my grandparents next weekend. She's going to start a new job soon. We will celebrate his birthday tomorrow. They will travel to Europe next summer. Now, create your own sentences about your future plans and say them out loud. Practice makes perfect. Let's move on to discussing goals. Here are some phrases to help you talk about your aspirations. My goal is to become fluent in English within a year. I'm working on improving my public speaking skills. One day, I hope to travel around the world. I'm determined to read more books this year. In the future, I want to start my own business. Take a moment to think about your own goals. Write them down and practice saying them aloud. This will help you feel more confident discussing your ambitions. Next, let's work on pronunciation. Today, we'll focus on words with the H sound. Listen and repeat. Chair chocolate, choose change champion. Pay close attention to how the H sound is pronounced. Practice these words multiple times to master their pronunciation. Let's also explore some advanced expressions for agreeing and disagreeing. These phrases will help you express your opinions more effectively. Agreeing, I couldn't agree more. That's exactly how I feel. You're absolutely right. Disagreeing, I see your point, but I have a different perspective. I'm not so sure about that. I respectfully disagree. Practice these expressions in different contexts. They will make your conversations more dynamic and engaging. Now, let's do a role-playing activity. Imagine you're planning a weekend trip with a friend. Listen and repeat. What should we do this weekend? How about going to the beach? That sounds great. Should we pack a picnic? Yes, and let's bring some games too. Perfect! I can't wait! Role-playing real-life scenarios is an excellent way to build confidence. Practice this dialogue several times and try creating your own version. To wrap up today's session, let's learn some useful phrases for expressing excitement. I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to get started. This is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. This is such an exciting opportunity. Practice these phrases with enthusiasm. They will help you convey positive emotions in your conversations. Thank you for practicing with me today. Remember, learning English is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to fluency. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more lessons and share this video with your friends and family. Your support means a lot to us. See you in the next session. Keep practicing and stay confident.